Hey everybody, Prudence here with vigilprudence.com. Thanks so much for coming by. Today I'm starting a multi-part series with regard to medical supplies and supplements that would be in a prepper's medicine cabinet or a prepper's medical kit. So please stay tuned. Today our topic's going to be cold and flu supplements. So let's go ahead and get started right now. Now first of all, I've got to insert a little disclaimer right here. And I also should mention that I am not being sponsored by any of these products at all. These are just products that I use, that I have experience with. That if you have any questions about the products, go ahead and check out the description below. There are Amazon affiliate links down there, and if you do purchase through those links, it will help out the channel. Also, if you like what you're seeing, please give it a thumbs up and like it. Comment on it for sure. Join the community. I read all the comments and I reply as best I can to everything. And of course, subscribe. And when you subscribe, please make sure you check that little bell box so that when I post a new video, you will get a little alert. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I take every single day is a multivitamin. I personally like Garden of Life. I've tried multiple vitamins, and Garden of Life is what settles the best for me. Again, this is my personal opinion. The downside about Garden of Life is you have to take 4 of these pills a day. Now, they're not big, but at the same time, they're not small either. So they're not too big. They're capsules. And I do have to take 4 a day. So that is my serving size, 4 a day. And I take 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. I don't want to take them at night because, again, it is a multivitamin. There is some vitamin B in there, and I definitely want to be able to sleep at night. The reason I know they do give me some extra energy is because if I do take them past 3 o'clock, I have trouble sleeping because I do have that extra energy. Anyway, this is what I take every single day, morning and night. Morning and noon. The next thing I take is some raw green supplement. Now, I also have a raw green powder mix, which I will talk about in another video. But I gotta be honest with you, and if you've ever tried a raw green drink, it tastes like you're drinking wet grass. Let's be honest. It's healthy for you, but it's not the best to get down, and I actually cheat and mix mine in with V8 juice. But I do take these. Again, the downside with these is a serving size is 8 capsules. These again are not too big, about the size. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger in size. They're rolly little things than the vitamins, but you have to take 8. So I split them up as well. I take 4 in the morning and 4 at noon with my multivitamin. In addition to that, I take vitamin C and the vitamin C pill. And the reason I'm showing you the pills is because I know a lot of people are concerned about how big pills are. They don't know if, for swallowing. This is a very small pill. Settles very well. And another thing too, I don't burp any of these supplements, which some supplements you can actually burp. This is a Swanson brand. Again, they're not paying me to sponsor or anything like that. It's just a brand that I like. I trust Swanson. So I do take a vitamin C every single day. I also take zinc every single day. I only take 1 of these a day. This is a smaller pill for sure. And let me get one of those out. A little smaller than the vitamin. But I take 1 of these a day. I take it in the morning. And I take all of these. I make sure that I drink a good 6 to 8 ounces of water before I start taking any of these supplements. And then I take the supplement with another 6 to 8 ounces of water. So I'm very well hydrated. Now, I also, in addition to that, I take vitamin D. I was told at one time that my vitamin D levels were low, so I do take 5,000 milligrams of vitamin D. This is 2,000 IU. So I take basically 2 of these a day. I should take 3. I don't want to overdo it, but I usually take 2 a day, 1 in the morning and 1 at noon. So I do get my vitamin D. Now, with that said, this is just a portion of my normal daily supplement regimen. But if I am around people with colds, or especially if it's flu season or people I know have the flu, I dose up on elderberry. Now, Sambucus elderberry, black elderberry extract, I found, to be honest, again, not a paid sponsorship, but Nature's Answer to me is the best elderberry. I like that it's 12,000 milligrams. So that's good. It is liquid form, and this is a brand new bottle. It is in liquid form, and again, as the disclaimer at the beginning said, make sure you check with your physician and do your research. Some people can't take this. If you have MS, for example, they recommend you not take elderberry. But for those that are healthy and have done the research, elderberry is fantastic for fighting off flus. I personally, this is my personal opinion, I think it's way better than a flu shot. I don't do flu shots. I haven't done flu shots in probably 25 years. And oddly, since I stopped taking a flu shot and I started focusing on more natural supplements, I have not had the flu. And I think the last time I had a very mild cold was probably 7 years ago, and it was a very mild cold. So it's important. These supplements, in my opinion, do build up your immunity. The elderberry is a very, well, number one, pro tip here, make sure you refrigerate it before you take it. It's much better if you take it cold as far as taste-wise. It is a berry taste, but it's kind of a bitter berry taste, and the coldness kind of cuts that bitter down. It is not a bad taste at all. Don't take it right after you brush your teeth, because the toothpaste and the elderberry is going to make it definitely more bitter. But this, if you just take it like after you eat, it's really going to kind of taste almost sweet to you. But again, after you eat, it is a very good supplement. There are times where I might be on the road and I will take an elderberry capsule. I don't think these actually do as good as the liquid form. Again, this is another brand new bottle of this. But in a pinch, if I feel like I've been exposed, I want to make sure I get that boost of immunity as soon as possible. This brand here actually has 1150 milligrams as opposed to 12,000. So in a pinch, it'll do. And the same with Nature's Way elderberry. Sometimes I'll just supplement when it's flu season. I'll just take these throughout the day. Can't really hurt you, but I definitely think it helps build up the immunity. Another thing I'll take is vitamin C, emergency vitamin C. Now you have to be careful with the emergency to make sure it doesn't have any artificial sweeteners in it. I personally do not care for artificial sweeteners at all. The orange flavor does not. I did get the raspberry flavor, but it had an artificial sweetener. I was very disappointed in that. I should have read the package better. But regardless, emergency, I do take that. I primarily don't take this every day because I do take the vitamin C supplement. But definitely when I'm around colds and it gets to be cold and flu season, I do dose up on this as well. Only one package a day. You don't want to overdo vitamin C. Vitamin C will kind of flush out of your system with water, but you can make yourself sick, just nausea, if you do take too much of it. Anyway, that's just kind of an example of my cold and flu prepper medicine cabinet and medical supplies. This is a multi-part series. I will be discussing other products and supplements that I use and that I keep on hand at all times, and I decided I was going to take you along with me. I have these products, and why not share them with you? And if it helps you out, that's great. And if not, well, hopefully maybe you can pass it on to somebody else and it'll help them out. Again, my name is Prudence. This is vigilprudence.com. I would greatly appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up with a like. Please subscribe and give me some comments. If you do subscribe, make sure you check that little bell. And catch up with us next time. This is a multi-part series, so we'll be doing another part of this in the very near future. Thank you again. Bye-bye for now.